Dickies are two totally different things, man.
I know.
Dickie makes clothes. Dixie makes paper cups.
Yes.
How you guys doing tonight?
Doing
Exhausted.
all right.
All right. Homer, when's the last time you went to work?
The last time I went to work was last Tuesday.
Damn.
Must be nice,
I knew
dude.
I knew you had been off for a while. That's crazy.
And I don't go back till next Wednesday.
Ooh, no, he didn't.
So I don't go back to the 7th. I'm off. Leave me alone.
So is it like a vacation or is it just like a staycation?
It's a staycation.
Is it because of like the end of the month? That's just kind of how it fell.
Well, yeah, because the way it just worked out was like I get 5 days off back to back. So it was just like, okay, you get your 5 days off. And, you know, I think 5 of those days are like PTO days or vacation, but they're still paid. And then the rest are just time off. So it's like, it just works out that I just have off that long.
Well, that's cool. Well, let's
Must be
jump
nice,
right on
man.
into this then.
This
Welcome
week
to another
has been
episode of
so
Pocket
long.
Knife. Phil, you just talked to me.
Well, I'm sorry.
Let me
I thought we were still talking.
Why am I not in the
Well,
conversation?
excuse me.
That's why.
Welcome to another episode of Pocket Knife News. I'm Aaron.
I'm Philip.
And I'm Homer.
I debated talking in the middle of your intro.
Well, fuck you, man.
Too good. Too
Yep.
good. We have a guest on, no problems. Us by ourselves couldn't do this
Yep.
to save our life. Perfect. Oh man. So Homer, you haven't been back to work. Have you been keeping up with current events in the meantime?
Whenever I wake up,
Why isn't he at work?
I try to like keep up with it. But most of the time it's when
Sorry.
I'm staying up till 2:00 in the morning and I find out that, Guardians of the Galaxy posted a new little trailer. Stuff
I saw that.
We
I
finally
posted that
get
on
to
our
see the way
Instagram
the
today.
dad looks.
He looks a lot like Kurt Russell.
He does. He looks very-
Striking similarities, I'm not gonna lie. What did you think of that trailer? I posted it on our Instagram today, and that little slideshow feature is pretty handy when posting these trailer clips because now it's all in that one post.
Mhm.
What'd you think about it?
I liked it. Like I said, I saw it this morning at like 2:00 in the morning and I shared it. I was like, this is too good. Like, I don't know. They're kind of showing a little more of the other two characters that they're adding in there. Actually, no, it's not two. It's one, and I forget her name. What's her name? Not the sister.
Mantis.
Yeah, there you go. Like they're kind
Not
of
the
adding
sister.
her to it. Yeah, Mantis.
I thought, yeah, they announced Mantis, and then I thought Nebula got a lot of play in this trailer too.
Yeah, and I thought that was pretty weird that they actually added her to the Guardians, I guess you could say. And
I
they
kinda
added
like
what's
it,
his name
though.
too.
Because I like Homegirl, Karen Gillian, the girl who plays her. I love her.
Yeah.
And so that she was a bad guy I liked in the first movie, but then she like kind of just jumped off. I was like, I guess she'll show up, but like she definitely didn't have a just ending.
Uh-huh.
But I enjoy her. That little quip with Drax was hysterical, man. He's we are family. Except maybe her.
Yeah. He's off. I don't know about this one yet. I don't know about
I just got attacked by an ice cream cone from my 2-year-old. He was walking over here to get his clothes put back on, and he goes, "Wait!" Too funny. I dug it, man. I dug it. I'm pretty excited for that. You know what else I'm pretty excited for? Can we talk about for a minute? It's been like Suicide Squad crazy the past few days.
Because of the Oscars?
I was waiting for him to finish. I was like, these few days, stop. I was like, come on now.
Yeah, I was like, did he lose his train of thought?
I had to pause because of all the excitement. Actually added an Oscar to the new DCEU.
For makeup?
What do you mean for makeup? It doesn't matter what it's for. It's an Oscar.
For real, an Oscar is an Oscar, dude. For real.
Good night.
Thank you.
Love you.
What's that?
Hey, buddy.
Philip and Homer.
Okay, we're like,
Nah,
he never
Annie.
gets to be a part of these.
Look at that. We had a special guest cameo. All right, one more. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, buddy.
It doesn't matter what it's for, man. It's an Academy Award. Suicide Squad is an Academy Award winning movie now.
Not for
That's
the
the
acting.
most mind-blowing thing
I
ever.
love
Not
that.
for what?
He's always picking at something.
I know. He's always got to be a hater.
Oh,
I
they
didn't
won
like
an
the
Oscar?
movie.
Oh, but they didn't win all the Oscars.
Just for hair and makeup. Yeah. That's fantastic.
Oh, they
Yeah,
won
the
it for
hair and makeup
best
was pretty
actor.
cool.
They won it for
And that's
best
what they won the
actor,
Oscar
best
for.
actress, best script, best everything, but not best film. Idiots. God, Jesus Christ.
So it beat out a movie called A Man Called Ove, which I had not heard of, and
Never
then
heard of it.
beats out Star Trek Beyond. Now I've seen some of the makeup for Star Trek Beyond, and that is that was a pretty close call. It's very, very close between those two, but I think you have to go with consistency overall. I didn't see Star Trek Beyond, but I've seen
I'm
some
not
of
a
the
Star Trek
pictures.
fan. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that first remake movie, and just haven't been able to get back on since. But no, man, I
Kind of
think
went downhill from there, man.
in this category, given these other two movies, again, just going between Star Trek Beyond and Suicide Squad, it definitely feels well deserved. Great costume, great hair and makeup for that whole movie as a whole. I mean, that movie looks great, so well deserved. Kudos, Suicide Squad, as always.
I seriously were surprised that they won. I'm not saying it was a bad movie overall, but I honestly did not see them winning makeup, to be honest.
Oh
with you.
yeah, no, I didn't see them winning anything ever, except maybe
I
another,
could see them
maybe a
winning that.
Razzie.
But
I mean, Batman
I mean,
v
if there
Superman
was-
won a bunch of Razzies.
Yeah, true.
yeah, I mean, if there had been a Marvel movie, I think if like the new Guardians of the Galaxy had been out at the same time, I think that might have won out more. But that has
I
more
didn't see-
CGI in it too.
Yeah, I didn't see the first Guardians of the Galaxy up for contender. Just
Yeah.
saying. I love Guardians of the
Yeah.
Galaxy, but my mad respect for Suicide Squad and that team over there. Continuing on with the Suicide Squad conversation, I shared with you guys and have shared on our Instagram. You can see it on our stories right now if you're listening the day this airs, or you can find it in our feed, all these pictures compiled together. They released a bunch of stills and unreleased concept art or unused concept art from Suicide Squad movie. And I'm just going to scroll through what we got here. We got an extra scene with the burned face Jared Leto Joker. We got Jared Leto Joker sitting in the Batmobile confronting Batman.
That would have been cool.
We got Jared Leto hanging out with Enchantress with the Suicide Squad opposite. We have a Jared Leto in the car with Harley Quinn in a McDonald's drive-thru. And then my personal favorite of this concept art is fucking Scarecrow. What? Why was none of this used in the movie? I'm baffled.
To be honest with you, my 2 cents that I want to say is I feel that these were actually filmed, and this is what Leto was actually talking about. Like, we filmed so much shit with the Joker involved, and they didn't even use like half of it. And then when it released, still, he was still saying like, we filmed enough for like pretty much a Joker movie on its own.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And like they released the extended cut, and they were like, "Yay, 10 minutes, 10 minutes."
And it wasn't even all Joker in that
I know.
additional 10 minutes.
But I was still kind of like, "Oh, okay." Like, of course, I still bought it, but
Well, naturally. I mean,
but I
come
was
on.
just kind of like, I feel once I saw these, that's what I feel went on. Like, these were parts that were actually filmed, these are just the parts that got leaked because they were
Yeah.
like, little just drawings, pretty much, and that's why they were able to leak
It's
them.
concept art, and I understand like the idea behind this is like this is what this movie could look like. There's another picture too I forgot to mention. It's the Harley Quinn in what appears to be like a wedding style dress, and I mean she's full makeup, and that scene actually looks filmed and just unused. And surprising that we don't see it like in any deleted scenes or unused footage or in that extended cut.
Maybe that's why the Joker was wearing that tuxedo.
Maybe. That would be a good point, man. And I definitely think the Joker should have confronted Batman. That would have been an amazing exchange. However, not sure it was right for that movie. But can we hang on the Scarecrow image for a second? I mean, does this imply that Scarecrow could have potentially also been a part of the Suicide Squad? Now, I know that's not traditional, but like, dude, this guy looks freaking badass.
That's what I heard. I heard that he was one of the other characters that they were trying to throw in there, but I don't know. I guess that's how I feel about when they're starting to do like the Avengers and stuff like that. Like there's too many main characters, too many, major roles going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess they felt like, you know what, we need to pump back on a few or something. And they were like, well, let's just cut off this whole guy altogether and not even throw him in there,
I mean, I could see it being tough for him to kind of fit in to the Suicide Squad in particular, but man, this concept art, I'm staring at it right now, and the Farmer Joe Scarecrow style is one of the most terrifying things I've ever seen. Why they did not pursue this is just beyond me.
I hope
Philip,
they
what'd you
have
think
them
of
next
these?
time.
Maybe. Speaking of next time, who's in talks to direct Suicide Squad 2? Anybody?
Woo! The crazy guy. What's his name?
Oh,
Mel Gibson.
the Gibsonator. Mel Gibson in talks to direct Suicide Squad 2. I think his most recent comment, the way he phrased it was he's had a quote unquote first date with Warner Brothers to kind of discuss, plot details and kind of see what kind of page they're all on.
Yeah.
But what the fuck? Mel Gibson directing Suicide Squad 2.
Yeah, you don't get the good stuff until the third date. So
you think? So what do you think of this idea, though, Philip? I mean, is this a good idea? Would this be good for the franchise?
he's a good director, man. I
But
don't
does
know
he
on this
have-
level though.
He doesn't
Because-
have the
Whenever I think of Mel Gibson, I think of movies like Apocalypto.
sure, great example.
I don't think of a movie like Suicide Squad where it's got its comical elements in it.
I
I
think
think
that
of more
Mel
serious.
Gibson.
I think of like Apocalypto, Passion of the Christ. I think of very serious movies.
Well, I don't know. I've seen. I saw this movie the other day where he played a deadbeat dad who gets his daughter out of the Mexican cartel. which
Gringo.
was pretty. Is that
Get
Get
the
the
Gringo?
Gringo? I didn't think that's what it was called. No, it was Blood Money.
Oh, Blood Money.
Yeah,
Isn't Get
no,
the Gringo with
I think that's
Never
him
mind.
too.
yeah?
Sure,
It's
that's
with
him
Mel
too.
Gibson. Yeah. That
Oh,
was
what's-
actually filmed in San Antonio, right?
No way.
What?
Did
Yeah.
it?
Half of that movie was filmed in San Antonio.
Son of a bitch. I always miss the cool stuff. I also think, like, if you want to talk comedy, though, he can do comedy. What's that fucking movie where he can
Science.
hear women's thoughts?
What women think?
Yeah, that movie's
What Women
hysterical.
What women want? Sorry.
There
Hey,
you go. I knew one of y'all would have my back on that one.
I've never seen that movie in my life.
That movie's pretty funny, man.
I only own it on
Especially that
Blu-ray.
scene where she's like, "Oh, I just looked at his crotch," and he like kind of like does like a little
Yeah.
thrust, and she's like, "Oh, I just looked again."
Dude, I love that movie. I think it's
That
hysterical.
movie's pretty funny. Yeah.
My biggest concern with this is, does Mel Gibson have the knowledge of these characters to do this? And I don't think he does. He's not a big comic book guy.
That we know of.
So I'm not gonna. I kind of understand where you're coming from, but I feel there's some directors that have honestly, and even actors that have been like, I've never read a Harley Quinn, I've never read a Batman, I've never read a Superman comic until they were like, hey, you want to be Superman? Yeah, cool, sure. And
A
they're like,
perfect example
cool.
of that is, Tobey Maguire never read a Spider-Man comic book until he got cast as Spider-Man.
Okay.
And that's how Spider-Man 3 happened.
Yeah, but Spider-Man 1 and 2 are great. And Spider-Man 3 is not Tobey Maguire's fault by any stretch of the imagination.
That's where it goes back to the director.
No, that's where it goes back to that studio intervention. That's what happened to Suicide Squad too. Look at David Ayer. Look at any of David Ayer's other movies outside of Suicide Squad movies. The Suicide Squad movie. None of his movies look like Suicide Squad, and it's because they had that fucking trailer company come in and recut the movie. Great for those guys. They cut a great trailer, but in the end, I think it hurt the movie. And I don't want to see that same thing happen in this movie where you have someone come in that is going to get studio interference, doesn't have the right understanding of these characters.
I don't know, man. They're probably going to tell them, this is what you're doing. If you want to read up on the way it is, here's a few comics. You know what I mean? And he may bring his dark kind of movies that he's actually been in, dude. Like, he's been in a lot of dark movies, like Payback? That was a pretty good dark movie. He's been in a lot of action movies, Braveheart, like so many movies that you could name drop that he's been in, to where he could actually be like, yeah, we could put in a little more gory, like we could go a little darker, So I feel like maybe he does accept it, or he does say, you know what, let me see what the Suicide Squad's all about. Let me read a comic and see how nitty gritty it is, and then he's like, you know what, yeah, I want to do it, and he comes back and he knocks it out of the park. Who knows, man? But I'm not fully knocking it until I see it,
Oh, yeah. I mean, dude's a great director. If he takes the helm, I hope he does great things.
Yeah.
David Ayer posted a tweet, a very suspicious-looking tweet of a pretty popular comic book character that says, I heard it's just the street stuff. It's not worth my time. The person saying this, quote, is the Black Mask, a.k.a. Roman Sionis. We know that David Ayer is slated to direct, what's that next movie called?
Batman.
Gotham City Sirens, the Harley Quinn, Catwoman, Poison Ivy movie. Oh! So, I'm pretty sure most of the internet and general population is taking this as, we found our bad guy for the Gotham City Sirens movie, Black Mask.
Well, you can do it that way. And thinking of stories of how the Black Mask has been, and like, in video games and stuff like that, I don't know.
All right, let's go into spoiler territory real quick.
Here we go.
Arkham Origins, the video game, is pretty much the only place that Roman Sionis has gotten any kind of screenplay. And, dude, Black Mask is fucking dope. He's scary, he's tough, and he fucking handles his business. And then you go to Arkham Origins, he's tough, he's scary, he fucking handles his business, but then he gets cheated by being the Joker the whole time. I put spoiler warnings up beforehand, so fuck you. Don't get me. The game's been out for years. I don't want to hear no complaining about it. So he got cheated in that game of the fame that he deserved.
Uh-huh.
I think it's going to be sick to see Black Mask as the villain. He looks terrifying, and he's a fucking mob boss. And that's who needs to go against people with the lack of the superhuman powers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Poison Ivy has some pretty fucking cool powers, but I don't think she's ever been utilized in the superhuman kind of way.
Yeah.
So nobody has a problem with Black Mask?
I don't. I actually want to see this happen. Like, to me, more characters, more villains, more superheroes that you try to bring in that's different than the routine that we've seen. That's why, to me, Harley Quinn was like, we haven't seen her yet. Do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
It's something new. It's something cool. It's a character that we know. It's a character that we like. But if you just bring in a random new person, oh, this is Batman's dog.
Hey,
I don't wanna-
don't
I
knock
don't wanna
Ace
see
the
that.
Bat Dog.
I don't want to
Yeah,
see
man,
that.
Ace is the shit.
Put the puppy in bed. Let's do this.
I'm
Rock
saying. Terry McGinnis didn't have no problems with Ace. Just saying.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Ace saved his ass a couple times, if I remember.
Boom. I'm
correctly.
pretty sure he brought him to the fight to fight the
Put
hyena guy.
Ace in the corner, and that's it. Let's do this.
No, I totally agree. I definitely, in the DC world, no made-up characters, please. Just use what's already existing. There's so much to work with. We don't need to make up any new characters. Now, this isn't in the show notes. Yes, I know it's crazy. I actually have show notes for this show, but this was not in the show notes, but I figured shot in the dark for you guys here. Gotham City Sirens has Harley Quinn, which is going to obviously be played by Margot Robbie. We also have Catwoman and Poison Ivy. Top of your head, who do you want for Catwoman? Who do you want for Poison Ivy? To give you guys a second to think, I can give you one of two of my answers. Poison Ivy, I've been hearing Emma Stone, and I've been hearing Megan Fox. I don't know who exactly I want, but I don't want either of those two girls.
See, okay. Me for okay, I'm gonna go Poison Ivy first, real quick, because I still need to think about Catwoman. And
I have my
have
Catwoman. I'm
dropped.
down with my Catwoman.
These two have been dropped, and it's been Emma Stone, and it's been I can't think of her name, and the character from
Context clues.
Hold on, give me a second. But she plays Jean Grey, the young Jean Grey,
Okay,
in
I don't know
Apocalypse.
her name either, but I know who you're talking about. Yep.
and she's in that other show, and I forgot what the hell it was called.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones, and she was in there too. But her,
Sophie Turner,
maybe if you're throwing names, that might be her.
redhead.
Yes.
Redhead.
Jean Grey.
Yep.
Yeah, Sophie
So-
Turner.
Sophie Turner. I like that one. I like the Sophie Turner.
And
idea.
but I guess I may see her too much as I don't know. But then if you think of it, what's her name, Stone, as Peter Parker's girlfriend.
Yeah, and see that's
Gwen
the thing.
Stone. I don't know.
I need a break from Emma Stone. I mean, don't get me. I love Emma
That's like
Stone.
a lie. Nobody
But
could take a break.
I don't
from
need to see her in every movie all the time. You know,
it.
Megan Fox. I don't need to see.
I think if they have Emma
And-
Stone walking in the background from every movie that I watch, I wouldn't mind. It'd be fine with me. Like, hey,
Okay.
there's that hot girl walking in the background again. Yo, Emma. What's up, girl? But I mean,
I don't
She's
know.
too.
I've
I
seen
think
some
she's too
concept
much of
art
a sweetheart. I think she's more. She's always like the nice girl. I don't know. I couldn't see her as like a.
I love Emma Stone. She's one of my favorite
that's what
actresses.
they
I just
said.
don't think.
Oh yeah,
Poison
I love her
Ivy is
too.
her
I
fit
think
for
she's
her.
awesome. I don't think I agree with you, Aaron.
that's what they said about what's his name, and he played a hard ass in Drive. And he
Ryan
played
Gosling?
in, yeah,
I'd
he
rather
played an
see
ass kicker
Ryan
in Drive, and everybody was all, he's so sweet, and then you see him in Drive, and you're like, that's one of the badass motherfuckers I've ever seen. He should star
Oh
in
my
every
God.
fucking action
Dude, you
movie.
think he's badass in Drive? Have you seen Place Beyond the Pines?
Have you seen what is it called? God Could Judge Me or something like that?
Only God can judge, or Only God Forgives.
Yeah, that one's
Fuck yeah. Ryan Gosling is my celebrity husband, bro. I tell Deborah all the time.
Yeah,
If Ryan Gosling
pretty
walks
awesome.
in the room right now, I'm sorry, I'm out. I love Ryan Gosling, man. He's a fantastic actor.
Yeah, he is.
And Emma Stone's good. I just don't think I want her as Poison Ivy. But I like that Sophie Turner idea. I don't have another suggestion, but I do have a good suggestion for Catwoman, or good to me at least. I've seen all these polls and all this shit. Dude, it's got to be Eva Green.
Eva Green. Who's Eva Green? I have to look
Eva
her up.
Green is Penny Dreadful. Eva Green is
Oh no.
in Casino Royale. She's Vesper.
She's
No,
a good actress,
sorry.
but I can't picture her as
Oh man,
No, nope. Sorry.
no,
Sorry, bro.
she's
I disagree.
100% my Catwoman. If she becomes Catwoman, I'm done. That's perfect idea. Perfect casting in my opinion.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. No other suggestions. All right, Eva Green wins out.
I'm still eating my dinner. That's why I've been so silent.
The lie of the devil.
I'm eating. Seriously, I have food in my mouth right now.
So that all I'm hearing is you saying I had more time to think, and you have no input still.
I have food in my mouth. All right.
Oh, what's her
So-
name?
Damn it, Homer. You can talk. That's fine.
You said you had food in your mouth. I'm trying to help you, bro. The
Hey,
girl
go ahead.
from that, she's in the same fucking show as the redhead. What is
Game of
this
Thrones.
show called? Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
That's what I get for not watching it. The Dragon Queen.
Emilia
I don't,
Clarke.
know. I don't watch that show either.
What other movie was she in that like she's freaking known for? I know she's been in a couple of movies. Damn. Well, her. She would
She'd probably be a
good.
good. She'd be a good Catwoman.
Yeah.
That's who we're talking about.
Oh, sorry. I thought you guys were on Poison Ivy because you said Sophie Turner.
Oh, he was saying she's
said
in the show. Same
Oh,
show.
yeah, I think she'd be a good Catwoman. I
Let
don't
me
know
see.
how aerobic she is.
You know, I'm seeing her with it as the Dragon Queen. Obviously, it's not as easy to see, but I'm
It's
seeing
because
like
she's
some
blonde, but when you see her as a brunette,
red carpet. See, and that's the thing. I'm looking at some red carpet pictures. You know, not a bad suggestion. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh,
she-
she played Sarah Connor in Terminator.
there you go.
yeah.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't be too bad.
That's right.
We just have to see how
She was
she
in
is
Genesis.
acrobatically.
She was in an action movie. Yeah, I'll buy it. I'll buy that for $1.
That's what I wanted to hear.
All right.
You know, when
All
you
right.
said Poison Ivy, I was gonna shout out Uma Thurman just to be stupid. But
You know what? I'd let Uma Thurman redeem herself. No qualms against that for sure.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Jim Carrey to come back and say he's going to be the Riddler. That's it. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
In other news, the Lego Batman movie director Chris McKay is rumored to direct a live-action Nightwing movie.
What? I don't believe it.
So apparently he was on some kind of interview, I don't know, a podcast or something. I can't remember. But he basically said why he loves Nightwing, saying that, you know, Bruce Wayne came up in a wealthy family and then suffered tragedy to become Nightwing. Or Nightwing, Jesus, to become Batman.
I was,
Whereas Dick Grayson came up in less than fortunate circumstances, you know, working with the circus, you know, considering that not being growing up in the rich society that Bruce Wayne did, and then goes through the same kind of tragedy and is taken in and learns to cope and becomes Nightwing, saying, you know, he just was speaking on how he feels that his story is much more dark and much more I guess, revealing and a stronger story, and he is in love with it and wants to direct a live-action Nightwing movie. I say, fuck yeah. Get that shit out ASAP.
I love Nightwing.
So I heard an interesting rumor in this kind of same vein in relation to this article today, or an interesting theory, rather. What if we know that Armie Hammer, we know who Armie Hammer is? You guys know who Armie Hammer is?
Armand Hammer Bacon Soda?
No, Armie Hammer, the actor. He was in The Man from U.N.C.L.E. He was the Winklevoss twins in The Social Network.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was swallowing. Yes, I know.
So he
'cause I
has-
saw-
so
I
he
saw
has a
an image of it,
long-standing-
yeah.
He has a long-standing relationship. We record at the same time every week. So it's like, I'll eat
What?
now. I'll eat
I went-
now.
What time
Hey.
is the podcast? 9 o'clock. Cool. The pizza's getting here at 9:05.
Hey, man.
If you hear the doorbell, it's okay. I'm going to mute it.
Anyway.
So
extra
anyways,
pizza's in the oven.
Armie Hammer's been hanging out at Warner Brothers and kind of the rumor. So he was cast as Batman a long time ago in George Miller's Justice League Dark or Justice League Immortal. Obviously that fell through. That's when the writer's strike happened. He has been rumored to be potentially the Green Lantern. What if all this time he is going to cameo in the Justice League movie as Nightwing, and then we'll get a full spin-off of Nightwing?
In the
From
That would be amazing.
Agreed.
I think my favorite part about Nightwing is when they showed him in like Batman
See,
Beyond. When he
No.
had a chat. No, it wasn't Batman Beyond. What movie was it? Shit, I can't think of the movie. But he's having a
The
conversation. Yeah, he's in a movie because he's talking to the new Robin that replaced him.
Oh, that's the episode Over the Edge.
Is it Over
Batman
the
the
Edge?
Animated. Yeah, where he's talking to the little Robin in the red suit. I'm drawing a blank on his name for some reason.
I am too. Well, yeah, because he said that he didn't want to be under Bruce's like
Yeah, he's
control
like, what
anymore.
happened to you? And that's when he finds out that Bruce knew all along that his girlfriend Barbara was Batgirl and yada yada. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over the Edge, one of the greatest Batman animated series episodes ever.
There's so many.
I don't know. That's definitely in my top 10, maybe even top 5. Ooh,
I think all my top ones have to do with Robin kind of losing it.
Yeah, one of my favorite episodes is Robin losing it.
Yeah, I like it when Robin gets like brainwashed by the Joker and he becomes the little Joker's BFF.
Dude, I just watched that movie the other day. It's so good. I think I text both of y'all too. I was like, that movie's so fucking ahead of its time, man. Like that shit holds up right now as like a great standalone movie. The Return of the Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's a little there's a boy. Freak, what's his name? He's a cosplayer and he's probably like 8-12 years old, something like that. And that's his major cosplay.
That's awesome.
The little Robin Joker, dude. Man, it's freaking great, dude. His outfit is to the T, though.
Wow. That's so awesome, man.
I need to try to find him and share it.
I hope that's the case. I'm totally cool with Armie Hammer being Nightwing. I can't really think of anybody that would be a better Nightwing than Armie Hammer. So I'd totally be down for that. I heard a suggestion. What the fuck? That one guy from Supernatural, the guy with the longer hair, the brother with the longer hair, he was a suggestion for Nightwing.
No.
Agreed. My thoughts exactly. So totally excited for a Nightwing movie. It's just fucking Bat Central here, man. Think about that. We'll have Nightwing, Gotham City Sirens, and the standalone Batman. I was thinking the standalone Batman movie, and then in Gotham City Sirens, I've heard theories that maybe that's a backdoor entrance for Batgirl to join. Talk about solidifying the Bat family right there.
As long as they're good movies.
That's who he was. I keep trying to remember who that guy is, that Hammer guy.
Armie Hammer, yeah.
He's a Lone Ranger. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck, man. I can't believe I didn't even...
I was like, I swear I've heard that name before, but there it is.
Yep. It's not my favorite movie of his, but he's good in that movie.
Lone Ranger.
With Johnny Depp.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Got it.
There you go. A lot of Bat news today.
Yeah, there was a lot of bad news today.
Bat news.
Oh, Bat. Got it.
Before we wrap the show up,
ease you into something else, but all right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you the next same Bat time, same Bat channel. So,
I was trying to help you with the little segue. Swing it.
Okay, no, say that again. That was perfect. I'm gonna edit that part out because that was a good transition.
I'm saying
actually, I'm gonna leave this all in and just go again, and we're gonna pretend like now I know what you were trying to segue into, Homer, and it was perfect. So
there it is.
From the top, that was a lot of bad news today.
Yeah, there was a lot of bad news today, man.
Oh, there was some bad news that we had this past weekend. The great Bill Paxton has passed away.
Yeah.
After complications, after I think it was a stroke after a recent heart surgery.
Yeah.
We'll take a moment of silence real quick. R.I.P. Bill Paxton. I love that guy, man.
That's hardcore, man. Yeah, for real, dude. He's played such a great character in so many movies. Like it's just so. Like it's crazy to think that
Storm Chasers went up like between the state lines between Texas and Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm. And they did the initials BP.
Yeah,
I thought that was so cool.
That was pretty cool.
I saw that. That was one of my favorite movies as a kid. Twister. I loved that movie. absolutely love that movie, man. Bill Paxton kind of changed the game, man. He's been around for so long, and you know, he has been in some great fucking movies over the years. Titanic, Twister, Aliens.
Terminator.
I mean, and he's Terminator,
Yeah.
dude.
The first one.
He's the fucking.
He's
He
that
gets
punk,
knocked
dude.
off.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know-
he is just.
Did you freeze?
No, you said you know.
Oh, you just look like you froze. This one guy. Sorry, you just like you
I
had
was
the
all,
same.
I was all
face, like-
head nodded to you. I was all,
Oh, sorry, my bad.
go ahead. I was giving you-
So
letting you go.
this guy on Facebook posted a picture of Bill Pullman, and he's like, "Rip Bill Paxton, the president in Independence Day," and everyone's like, Pullman, bro.
That's hardcore, dude.
Close enough, I guess.
They don't even look alike."
Yeah, man.
Anyway.
I love Bill Paxton since I was a kid. I was sold on him in Twister, and then probably one of my favorite roles that I saw back in the day was him in True Lies. Him as that fucking greasy car salesman is just hysterical.
Did
And
you pee your pants?
you know, and then
Go
I mean,
check
and
it
then
out.
he's still coming hard. He was just in that movie Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise and oh my god, I'm just
Emily Blunt.
drum. Yep, thank you.
You're welcome.
And he was perfect, man, as the drill sergeant. He just kind of comes in and he would just come in and elevate a movie, and like that's some solid acting chops right there.
Yep.
All right, boys.
Oh, excuse me.
On that saddest note and that fucking hiccup / burp,
Sorry.
you guys ready? Call it a night.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, boys. Out the way we came. We're going backwards.
Homer's just staring at the screen
I thought he was
like,
gonna say one more thing because he was like, "All right." I thought he was gonna say one more thing, but all right, guys. Y'all have a good one. Don't forget when y'all hear this, Logan does come out this weekend. Go snag it. Go watch it. I'm gonna be watching it Friday morning. I don't know when
I'll be
Philip's
there.
gonna check it. I think Aaron's going tomorrow, right?
Yep, Thursday night, baby. I'll be there Thursday night. I'll post it on our Instagram. We will definitely be talking about it. I don't know.
why
think
am
he's at, like,
well,
2.
hey, why am I not getting invites? Because you guys are like, yeah, we went and saw this movie. I'm like, what? I didn't hear about this.
Because it should be, but we never go together. We just go
Yeah, that's
by
true.
ourselves.
We don't go
Okay,
together. And
but seriously, the
the
people I hang out with,
you want
they're not gonna watch these
you want a
movies.
serious
That's
answer?
why you
I'll
gotta-
give you.
Philip watches.
I'll give you a serious answer.
Not Philip.
Philip
Javi
doesn't like
does.
X-Men movies. Why am I going to invite him to go see Logan?
Because I like Wolverine.
Consistently bashed the X-Men franchise as a whole, both animated series and cinematic universe, since the inception of this podcast. And you wonder why I didn't invite you to go see Logan with me?
I've seen all the Wolverine movies.
That's
But
all
I do understand.
I'm Aaron. Y'all have a good night.
Oh, okay. I'm Philip. Peace
I already
out.
did it.
No.
Oh, that was too.
Oh, it's all good.
I love him. Like, no. I didn't say nothing.
Uh,
Oh shit.
Ugh.
I'm Aaron. Y'all have a good night.